He knows what to do.
And Johnny Lee Dees made in there this morning. Johnny Lee.
Good to see
War
you.
Eagle, buddy.
Hey, War Eagle, buddy.
Oh,
I texted you today and I didn't hear back from you, so I figured you didn't get my text.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Sometimes, I know you only work one day a week on Sundays, but...
Yeah.
And
No, you talk about the Terry Beasley story, right, yeah.
Decatur already had a great article. All right.
Yeah.
Mark, you up here talking about a charity thing, not up here just to sell real estate this morning. What do you got going on?
We have Marmac Charities, which is a 501c nonprofit organization. We put on a golf tournament once a year. And this year it's going to be July 12th at Decatur Country Club. Food served at 12 o'clock. The tournament starts at 1 o'clock. We've got some silent auction items this year that we've never had before. We've got an autographed football by the head coach, Nick Saban. We've got an autographed football.
I bought one at church a couple years ago and I'm still paying on it.
Autographed football by the head coach, Gus from Auburn.
Yeah.
Autographed football from San Diego Chargers quarterback Phillip Rivers.
Right here from Athens, right?
That's right. And then we got an autographed baseball from the 2013 Atlanta Braves, the ones that are playing right now. They just signed it. We just got it last week. So it's current. And then we've got a half-day fishing trip by a local fishing guide anywhere in North Alabama that you want to go.
So what, again, where and when do people need to get ready on that?
It's going to be the Decatur Country Club Friday, 12 o'clock for lunch, 1 o'clock when shotgun.
So you already got enough golfers signed up? Or
No, we need golfers.
Okay.
Can they sign up day of the event?
They can just show up and sign up, and we'll be ready for them.
I saw a little thing in Decatur Daily this morning I wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
Hope Home Thrift, sponsored by Marmac Charities. What is that?
Okay. Marmac Charities, like I said, is a 501c3. That's an organization that I started. The golf tournament is one way that we raise funds for. We've got 6 different charities that we, give money to each year. We'll have a luncheon in August to give all of our profits to. Hope Home Thrift Stores is just another fundraiser that we do, which is a store that people donate to, and we have somebody run it. We pay a part-time salary, and that's the only salaries that's paid out. And every commission that Marmac Real Estate receives, a portion of that goes to Marmac Charities.
Okay.
Nice.
I noticed also, it rained so much over the weekend, they had the big Spirit of America Festival. Andy Villarreal and the golfer, he's over that.
Right.
And let's talk about how, they had to postpone it one day because of the rain, but they've managed to get it in over there. So that's always, they do a big job on that. Andy's been with us several times in the past talking about that. All right, Mark, well, hang on here a little bit. We'll talk some more in just a second. Johnny Lee.
Yes, sir.
I know Sunday had to be the best sermon ever because we weren't there.
It was the best sermon. It was the best sermon delivered in America that day. It really was. That really was. No, we missed you, but it was a great time.
So what did you talk about?
Well,
What did we miss?
Actually, it was a combination of the Lord's Supper, and it was the message on the 10 virgins. And the 10 virgins, which the scripture talks about how when the bridegroom was coming in the tent, and it said 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. And of course, the beauty of that story is that they said all of them were expecting to go in, all of them were looking forward to going in, but 5 were ready and 5 weren't ready. And that's kind of something we all need to remember, that lots of people in churches think they're going to go be with the Lord. They think they're heading to that time. But are you really, really ready, or are you not ready? And so this is something to remind all of us.
Most of us are foolish.
Well, most of us are. That's right. But anyway, it was a good Sunday.
Was Rex back?
So what now?
Rex was back?
Rex is back, and I was in Mobile this past Friday and Saturday, too. So it was a good time.
Well, we may have a special guest there this coming Sunday.
Who's that?
Some little old preacher from over here.
Okay.
He's on sabbatical. Why is it preachers take sabbatical the month of July?
Well, I guess that it's a good time to take it because a third of your congregation is going on any Sunday.
But here's what they do. Every preacher that I know that takes sabbatical winds up going to another church. It's like me taking a vacation and showing up at Channel 19.
Well,
Move over.
Or you taking a vacation and going over to the Greg Crow's AAA Realty here to see what he's got going on.
well, and it's a good
That could be fine.
well, it's a good opportunity for pastors to go see how other pastors do things and learn and grow. And I know Rex went to several other churches.
Clements,
and
he showed up down here.
That's right, exactly. So it's
Okay,
not,
so that me going, okay, I'm going to take a month off. I'm going to show up on Channel 31, show them how to do real television.
well, they would be thrilled to have you there.
Yeah, I bet. I bet they'd really welcome me with open arms.
Well, I tell you one thing. Anybody who grew up in this part of the country remembers back in the days of the Country Rover, and
We tell him he used to be good on
Yeah, I tell them, you know,
Used to be.
I used to be there when it was number one. But
yeah.
I'm not picking on them this morning. I'm just saying that. But I always wondered, well, why do these preachers go to all these other churches?
To learn.
Why wouldn't I just go to all these TV stations?
there you go. Why not? That's right. That's what you need to do. But
They're a
anyway,
little bit more competitive, the TV stations.
we're glad to have Rex back for sure.
How's our new construction going?
It's going great. It is. It's. I mean, when I say it's going great, all it is parking lot. But whenever you build a church, whenever you build a church, you got
Foundation.
all that stuff, all that stuff. A lot of that.
So did somebody sit in my seat?
Let's see. I was trying to think.
We don't even
Yeah.
know.
No, there were some folks sitting there, but they know when you.
They know to move
They know
Sunday,
when
right?
they
You're
know.
not showing back in.
Yeah, they don't even. You don't even have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Mark, that's the worst thing about it. Showing up at church, somebody being in my seat where I've been for 10 years.
Right.
I understand.
That's
Well,
right.
what do you say to them?
They know.
Welcome to Crosspoint.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know you're sitting in my seat? No, I don't care if you are 4. Beat it.
You get there early enough to where you're usually ready to go. That's
All right, Johnny Lee, we're coming up. Football, so I think kickoff's 52 days away from today.
That'd be great.
Bo Jackson was on yesterday live on college football.
Oh,
Bo
he
put
was?
he like the rest of us, he put on a few pounds.
Oh, he has put on a few pounds. He has. But I still wouldn't mess with Bo Jackson.
And then that article I was telling you about was in Decatur Daily. I think it was Associated Press who talking about Terry Beasley. You played with Terry.
Well, no, Terry was a senior in he was a senior in college when I was a senior in high school.
Okay, so you missed him by 1 year being down
Yeah,
there.
but I mean, I knew he was around.
He is in bad shape.
Everything I hear is he's in bad shape. But the
You know,
guys that have gone down to visit with him and
Would
stuff,
Pat Sullivan have won the Heisman Trophy without him?
doubtful. Doubtful, because Beasley made those incredible over-the-shoulder catches. It was just an incredible talent. I mean, they're both great talents, but it was a dynamic duo.
That article said that he has to go to the emergency room more than you, Stevie, like once every week or something because of concussions.
Yeah.
And he has to sit in his house, Mark, with the shades pulled because
Dark.
of the sunlight,
It's a sad story because he had 8 or 9 major concussions, I guess, that we know of, and so but now there's plenty of people that played and had concussions and it didn't affect like that, So
You never
it's
know.
just
SEC Media Day start next week. John, put you on the spot again as we approach football season coming up here in a little over a month and a half. Who are you predicting in your top 5? Who you?
well,
And don't say Auburn because they're not going to make it.
Say Auburn.
well, outside of all.
John played at Auburn, but Sugar Jordan.
Yeah, no, outside. I think that actually I think Alabama and Louisville will end up.
Louisville?
Yeah, I think Louisville will because they have the easiest schedule. They're a good team, and they'll be able to play in their conference. And everybody says Ohio State, but I think Louisville will.
What do you think about all the negative publicity that Urban Meyer's getting that he fully deserves right now from the media?
Well, it's like anything. I don't know the whole story about
Let
all
me
that
tell
kind
you.
of stuff. Yeah.
He had about 40 arrested while he was down there.
Well, if that was all going on, and and it's starting to get exposed, then that's. It's the old thing. Things get shouted from the rooftop eventually if they're going on.
Being an Auburn player, and you correctly predicted Alabama to win the national championship last year, I'm predicting it again this year, as I do every year. I've been right a whole lot lately.
Shocking, all right.
I think the national championship game will be, once again, Alabama and Georgia in the SEC, is what I think.
Have you seen Georgia's schedule? They open with Clemson, then play South Carolina.
Well, I understand that, but I still think that it'll be, just like Alabama and Georgia were an incredible SEC championship game.
I'll watch it again Saturday.
Yeah,
on my iPad.
Well, I think that'll happen again, and because they got the senior quarterback coming back, and I think they'll be pretty dominant.
We're going to take it again, Mark?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, your daughter used to work at 19, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. They just sold, Channel 19
Again?
did.
Hefty price.
Cash, $2.7 billion for that whole group of television
Like
stations.
19 stations, wasn't
The
it?
19 stations, and Channel 19 was one of them, but, you know. So.
And I saw a little addendum, ZTV was
Yeah,
part of it.
ZTV, but-
Yeah, that's right.
But a billion in cash, that's a lot of money.
That's a wad of money.
Yeah.
That's about two minutes of government operations in the
Yeah.
United States. Yeah,
That's
these
enough to
days.
build 2 or 3 big churches, ain't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Real good.
All right, Mark, again, y'all's deal is coming up Saturday and
It's Friday,
Friday,
the 12th,
12.
Cater Country Club.
Decatur Country Club, you gonna be there?
I will be there all day.
And you're still selling real
And my
estate?
daughter, who's on TV, will be the photographer all day.
All
Well,
right.
good. Well, good. Put her to work and go from there. You said that when you had your prom, Travis Womack played there.
I did a few
He's
years
been
ago.
playing for a long
Yeah,
time.
we're going to go to some of that video now. We'll Travis be playing at the Handy Festival starting next week over in the Shoals there, along with Microwave Dave and all our good folks over that way. Y'all need to get over that way. Johnny, anything else we need to know?
Just serve the Lord today and enjoy.
Yeah, and football season fast approaching.
Oh, it's great.
All right. Y'all need for anything, you can text story 603-4884, or you can hit me up, countryrover@gmail.
Hit me
That's the
up.
way I roll.
Oh, gosh.
That's the way I roll. Hit me up.
That's the way I roll, baby.
Yeah, countryrover@gmail.com. I got a major announcement we'll make as soon as they give me permission to do that about some programming changes here on this fine, outstanding TV station. So right now, don't forget, hit me up. 'Cause that's the
Yeah,
way I roll.
hit 'em up.
Countryrover@gmail.com. Here we go, some out. Travis playing again from over in Tuscumbia area, Sheffield area. We were over Champion's Chicken a couple weeks ago. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.